And hello, everybody. We alive. Coming to you from Sydney, Australia. Hello, hello. Good evening from my side and our side with Sis Trudie from New South Wales, Australia. Tonight, guys, it is another live interview with Sis Trudie. I have a guest. She is my guest for tonight. But of course, guys, before we will introduce ourselves, I just wanna invite you that tomorrow we have a live webinar, which is at 10 a.m. Australian time, and Philippines it will be 8 a.m. This is actually the days are updated, or the live webinars are updated on the days Wednesday and Friday. So anyway, for those of you who don't know me, again, this is Luisa Injano. I am currently living here in Sydney, Australia, but originally from Leyte, Philippines. So sa tanang mga Bisaya diha, maayong gabi sa inyong tanan. Tagang salamat sa inyong pagtanaw. Guys, I am a dedicated wife and a passionate assistant nurse for 12 years in the nursing industry. I'm also a Christian. Of course, my faith guides um, everything I do and all my whys and reason why I'm starting this business. And I've been here in this business for more than 4 years as part time and at the same time working as a nurse. Casual na lang, guys. Anyway, guys, our desire here is to have more time freedom, financial flexibility, and a better future for our families or for my family. And it drives me here to be, then that's the reasons why it drives me here to be successful in this business. All right. Oh, we have lots of people watching right now. Anyway, now I'm gonna introduce you to one of our guests tonight. Sis Trudie. Hi, Sis Trudie. Let me unmute you. Good evening to you. My goodness, guys, she is very busy. Oops, it's already my alarm. How are you going there?
I'm all right. How are you?
Very good. By the way, guys, we don't know each other, but we actually met for not in like this live talk. We are actually, she's one of my accountability partner in 6 and Beyond, which is our training program in this business. So it's so nice to be for you to be here, and it's my honor for you to be here as well, sis. So, sis,
Thank you.
please introduce yourself to our audience, to your lovely audiences who are actually watching with us tonight. Go ahead,
Ah,
sis.
hi, everyone watching. My name is Trudie. Um, a mom of three wonderful children, and apparently staying at home because I have three children. I have a 3 month old, and studying as well. So my life is kind of busy studying. I'm a wife. I'm married, and I'm from New South Wales, Australia. So yeah, I'm pleased to be here. Pleased to meet everyone.
Thank you, sis. Wow. Did you hear that, guys? Three children. Oh, I can imagine how she's doing that. But look, that should not stop you from doing something that you want to do, right? So that's why she's
Yeah.
here. Thank you for sharing yours about yourself, sis. So let's go to our questions for tonight. So, sis, I know you're a mom of three and a wife, but what first made you curious about starting an online business while studying and managing your home?
Um. First of all, right, like I've said, my life is busy and it's gonna get busier and busier because the more they grow, the older they get, the more busy their life gets. So, first of all, I wanted something to add to my family. I wanted to bring something on the table, like how they say, bring something on the table, not just children, but something else. So I wanted to do something that fits into my routine of life, something that would add onto the family, but not taking me out of it, because if by taking me out of my family would be, say, a job where you're not around your children and they are still young and you want to be in their day-to-day lives as they grow up. So I was curious and I said, I think let me give this a go because I will work from home. I won't miss out on my children's beautiful lives growing up, and I will be in their daily life. And as a mom, that spoke volumes to me. So that's why I decided to give it a go. And here I am.
That's good to know, sis. As a busy mom, I can't imagine like juggling everything. But I guess
Yeah.
most of us, a lot of women, although I'm not a mom, but we're always like looking for a side hustle or another extra income while still managing
Yeah.
at home and studies, and it won't be easy, but know that there will be a lot of women like you, a lot of moms like you have actually successful in this business. And you know what, guys, aren't we all wanted to know how they were doing it? How are we doing it without sacrificing our family time? So
Yeah.
yeah, so it's nice to have this business on the side while taking good care of our families and your families, right, sis? So, sis,
Yeah.
go ahead, sis. Shall we proceed? What was the moment
Yes,
that made
please.
you decide? Yes, I'm doing this despite being so busy.
Well, um, personally, I realized that there won't be any time in my life where I'm going to have the perfect timing or the perfect, say, the perfect situation to allow me to do everything that I need to do. So I had to figure it out. I had to fix in myself into this then because I've done this for some time now. So there's never perfect time. So once I realized that, I know it then that it takes my initiative. It needs my initiative to have my mind set up and to forward see everything and just focus and do this. And it's been challenging, but it's worth it. That's what I should say. Because I find time in my busy schedule. I still find an hour or two and then fix myself into the business and then go back to life and then attend to kids. But it's when I realized that I will never have the perfect time that I joined. So there's never a
Absolutely.
perfect time, yeah?
Yes, of course. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think there is a perfect time of doing something that you want to do, right? Especially if this
Yeah.
is for your family. And
Yeah.
what I realized as well is, when you keep thinking of a perfect time, then it just only means that you want to keep stuck on that time, right? So,
Yeah.
guys,
Yeah.
if you're here watching with us and Sis Trudy, um, just take an action. Do it now. Don't wait for tomorrow because tomorrow, well, probably tomorrow we don't wake up. Who knows, right? So it's
Yeah. Tomorrow is
for me,
not
I love
guaranteed.
that. And you don't. I think for me, I don't know if that was you, Sister Rudy, but I don't wanna have any regrets, not starting right away, because believe me, guys, there were a lot of women who've been successful in this business have regrets because they've seen this 4 years ago, 5 years ago, 3 years ago, and they didn't start because they were too hesitant, they were so doubtful. And yet when they
Yeah.
started this business, like, oh, they have regrets, right? So if you've seen this, maybe this is your time, maybe this is your day, to start doing this or not to start doing this business, right? So if you're looking for
Yeah.
more options for your family, and like Sis Rudy, Sis Trudy, she knew nothing would change unless she made the first move. So we all here have skeptical husbands. I was doubtful when I
Yeah.
started this, Because like me as well, I don't have regrets. Maybe there was just a moment that I had to delay a bit, but I saw this business before I saw my coach, while scrolling on Facebook. But I did saw this like a year before I started. So you see, guys, if you've seen this before, maybe this is your night to start doing this. Okay, thank
Yeah.
you, sis. And hang on a minute. So this will be our next question. So as a mom of three, a wife, and a student and a business owner. So how does this business help you balance everything more efficiently? This could be your future. I know you are busy, but you know what? Just like just maybe state how, like, I know it might be difficult for you, but what can you do, to make more efficient to start while doing this business? Go ahead, sis.
Um, what I love actually most, hmm, I can, I love the flexibility that this business has. Like I can do everything on my own terms without losing my family, without losing my other side of life. And I can work from anywhere at any time. There is no defined time of, oh, you have to be here, you have to do that. I can wake up at, say, 3 if I'm lacking sleep, and I can just open my laptop and I'm good to go. And it has given me a balance. Like, personally, I've grown more, and then professionally into the business, I've grown a bit. So I like the flexibility it has. It doesn't have like strings attached. And I'm my own boss. I can decide on when to show up and when to close my shop. So the ball is in my hands. And who doesn't want to be their own boss? I'm my own boss, and that gives me a lot to deal with. So it's good. It's working. Taking it day by day, step by step. As long as I'm doing steps in the right direction, definitely I will from from my work.
that
Yeah. So
that's
it's the
good, sis. But
balance.
can I say, moms are very multitask person. Like, even without having children, I can multitask everything. But I think, guys, I think for women, this is really, this is a natural gift
Oh,
for women to multitask everything. And the flexibility in this business, guys, you can totally do this around, whenever, wherever you go. Because that tested in
yes.
me whenever I went for holidays. I can
Yeah.
receive, I can get results. Like I can have buyers or taking or action takers while I'm on holidays. And whenever I'm at home or when I'm at work, I can do this even, like, on breaks, especially on breaks. Of course, you also need to focus what you need to do, right? But I guess, as a mom, and you, sis, it's
I'm
just,
busy. Trust me, my
yeah.
life is busy because I have to dedicate an hour or two for my lessons, for my studies.
Right.
And then I have a 3 year old, I have a 3 month old, and an 8 year old, and I
Gosh.
have a husband, and I have the house and the home to look after. So it's
Yeah.
busy, but if you don't focus on the load that you have on your plate and focus on how you're going to attack it, I think that's way better. It's all about what direction you're taking with your life. But if you just choose to sit down and draw a plan of how you're going to do it, I mean, life is too busy. Life is too busy that you just have to just put on your shoes and say, this is it. Let me just get on the road and go as far as I can.
Yes, that's true. And guys, like everybody has a different journey. When I started this business, I'm probably not as busy as Sis Trudy. But you know what, guys? If I can do this, Sis Trudy can do this, you can do this as well. The most important
Yeah.
thing, like what is, you just have to keep going. Start small, and that small steps make it bigger to for you to to become successful, right? So the good thing really
Yes.
about this business is about flexibility. How you as a mom and a wife, and you have to manage everything. But you know what, guys, these things should not be an excuse for you to be successful in your own path, right? If she can work around the schedule, she can she's studying at the moment, can you imagine that? And yet still present for her kids and family without feeling overwhelmed. But
Yeah.
you know, guys, 1 to 2 hours is not so bad. That's how all we started. That's how I started when I started this business. 1 to 2 hours. You like what you said. You said, sis, you are your own boss, and you can just access or do this business whenever with your own schedule. That's the best thing about this business, guys. Thank you,
Yeah.
sis. I love that. So I
It's all
think for
right.
our last question is, what do you want to say to other busy moms like you? I'm sure, or for sure, there will be a lot of women like you guys who have three, five children, right? And who is also a
Yeah.
wife who feel that they don't have time, but they want more options. And I'm sure, like everyone can relate to you. Go ahead, sis.
I think what I should say to fellow moms is sometimes we need a driving force. Even say for example, a car needs fuel to move. Without the fuel, the car will not go anywhere. So as mothers, our children basically are the basis of what we do in life pretty much. So look at your children and think of what legacy do you want to leave for your children. It's better to try hard and do something than to wait back 2, 3, 4 years and you start wishing and saying, oh, had I started, had I done something. Because as mothers, our time is a little bit shorter, so we have to practically play with it in our comfort zones mainly. Those are our homes where we stay, where we dwell, our families. Time comes when we have to be around our kids all the time, mainly when they are still toddlers. So we have to play to deal with what we have. It's not supposed to be an excuse. I was doing this business when I was pregnant, heavily pregnant, and then I
Wow.
just paused. I just paused for 2 months. I think I paused for 6 weeks. Then I get back on track. I got back on track. So to every mom who is there, you can do it. The only thing it takes for you to do it is yourself. Having the right mindset, having a good vision, looking at this business in a positive way, less in a negative way. And then trust me, it will work out for you, because if it has worked for some other mothers elsewhere in the world, it can work out for you too. It's just the right mindset that you have to have tackling this business. I think that's
You're absolutely right, sis. I love that, as a mom, you need to be practical, right? Because these days,
yeah,
when you have a big family, you have a lot of expenses as well, right? So you
yeah.
need to think ahead. What will be the future for your children? Because you're not really thinking of yourself anymore or your husband. You're
No
thinking
way.
of children. My goodness.
When you have kids, it's 90% children, 10% to yourself. Like, it's hard to even buy something for yourself first. You have to first buy for the children, and then you come last, yet it's your money.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, I'm not mom yourself, but when I remember when I look after a child, oh my goodness, the time just quickly passed by. So can you imagine, like, as a mom, then all your time are mostly like work, 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 and then you just forget your children as they grow up. You didn't. You feel guilty because as they grow up, you miss a lot of milestones, yeah, right? So it's not easy to become parents, guys, and I totally understand, especially Sister Day, right? So I guess for all of you moms out there, who feel they don't have time but want more options. You don't need to
Yeah.
wait for a perfect schedule to start. You just need to you just need the willingness to take one small step. If we can do this everything on our plates with Sister D as well, you can too. We have our websites here, guys. My website is www.groovyluisa.com. If you are watching on my page and my other social media platforms, and we have Sis Trudie here, www.trudiedigitallark.com. So please go ahead, guys. I think it would be lovely to actually part of this business, because you might can relate with Sis Trudie, who is being a busy mom. And again, guys, if you're nurses, moms, wives, juggling everything, you can watch our free webinar into our website with your valid email address and full name. Okay, so we have testimonies in there and hear the stories from different walks of life of women who are actually doing this business successfully. What else we can say? As I started this journey because I wanted flexibility, time freedom, and a future that doesn't depend on exhaustion. And if you can do it in a full plate, so you, right? So you don't need to have a perfect schedule, as we said. This business is very efficient, very flexible, like we said. We can totally bring this business anywhere and do this business as long as you have internet, you have your phones, you have right now we're all using our phones sometimes. uh Even we go to the toilet, we bring our phone, so why not use instead and earn and use it as to earn online, right? So we have live webinar again tomorrow, 10 a.m. And if you're ready to have more time, more choices, and more financial freedom, do not wait. As we said, start your online business today. Do you have anything else to say, sis? Let me just have a
Um,
look if you have comments.
I think all I can say is life is what you make it.
That's right.
Life is like water. If you need, say, orange juice, you just get oranges and put in water, and you will have uh, orange juice. If you need passion juice, you'll get passion fruits, put in water, and then you will have passion fruit juice. So make good. Just get your willingness, put it in this, and then you're good to go. So time, time is not an excuse. I mean, you can get a break at work. However busy you are, you can get some. You don't have to be online 24/7. I mean, an hour a day, 40 minutes a day is all it takes. But above all, it's the willingness that's gonna be in the driver's seat to take you someplace far. So if we both can do it, means Louisa is working, I pretty much assume all week. Can you take it off? And I'm doing the same. I'm busy. Like my schedule has no start, has no stop, but I still find time and fix my business somewhere. So you too can do it. That's what
Lovely.
I can say. Yeah.
Thank you, sis. I think we've said it everything, guys. If you have any questions, please do reach out to us, or if you have any comments, go ahead into the comment section. Again, thank you so much for watching with us here. I hope you can resonate with us, with our stories, especially with Sister D here, who is a busy mom. And guys, take the first step, okay? Start now
Yeah.
and watch the free webinar. All right, everybody, you have a lovely night. And again, thank you, Sis Trudy, and bye, everyone. See you.
Bye. See you.
Bye.